Hi guys, this is Ratchet and we are playing Criminal Case Supernatural Investigations, Case 27, to the Lighthouse. Let's unlock Chapter 3 and please load it now, yes. The plot thickens in the... Okay. We need to stop the crazy housekeeper from vacuuming up. Let-y-da, take you back to Galway Bay. Katrina, Mrs. Pickles is vacuuming the crime scene. Dum-dee-dee-doo. Mrs. Pickles? Mrs. Pickles! You need to stop right now! You're destroying crucial evidence! Oh, I'm sorry, dear. It's just that they're always vacuuming up things in criminal chase, so I thought I'd help you out by doing the same. Well, you're not. Now, please leave everything in the living room as it was so we can make a proper sweep of the crime scene. Yeah. Oh, it could be her now. Da-da-da-da-da. Please leave your vacuum cleaner behind. Like she couldn't get any crazier. Despite Mrs. Pickles' unhelpful cleaning, we still managed to pick up some clues, Katerina. Including our victim's tablet. We need to unlock it. But what's this weird mask about? Let me put it on. Why would you put it on? What? It's a mask of Bucky Johnson. That's super creepy. We need to dust for prints and see who's been messing around with Bucky's identity. And we should take this magazine cover back together too. Come on, Katerina. The faster we figure out who killed Bucky, the faster we can get back to figure out what the demons are up to. Yeah. Alright, let's find something on the mask. Okay, any other fingerprints except for Gwen's? Some good mask dusting there, Katerina. Now let's see if Hope can identify whose fingerprints they are. What, I can't do it? No. Alright, let's unlock the tablet. And I thought the tablet was going to be the analysis. But no, we might find something after we unlock the tablet. What's all this? Katerina, Bucky's tablet opened up onto his text messages. And he's been messaging Seth Damon. He wrote, "Stop contacting me, you insignificant delinquent." Sounds like Bucky thought Seth was harassing him. That kid had better have some answers for us. Oh yeah, he didn't prove much helpful when we first talked to him. Alright, let's restore the most wanted. I think... yeah, most wanted. But not a poster. Dr. Demon, not that evil. Oh, very cute. That's Dr. Damon and his pet on the cover of a magazine called Most Wanted. And the caption is a quote from our victim, Dr. Damon, not that evil. Knowing how adamant Dr. Damon was about being evil, he can't have been happy about this snub from Bucky. Let's ask him, Katarina. Yeah. Alright, first let's go talk to the son. Seth, we need to talk to you. Go away. Can't you see I'm super busy playing Criminal Chase? You need to answer some questions, man. Is that really what you're doing? Or are you harassing people? Just like you did Bucky Johnson. Harassing? Is that what he told you? If you really must know, all this is about my dad. Nothing I ever do is good enough for him, so I decided to do the thing he would hate the most. Work for the feds. I could just imagine the look on his face when he found out his son was going to be the total opposite of criminals like him. Anyway, I gave this Bucky dude a buzz to ask if he could mentor me to become an agent like him. But he just laughed in my face and said there was no way a layabout like me could ever come close to being a super dope dapper fed like him. And so you murdered him in revenge. No way, man. That would make my dad happy, and that's the last thing I want to do. I'm hearing motorcycles in the background. Alright, let's go to Dr. Damon now. Dr. Damon, you didn't tell us you were a cover star. If you come to talk me about that humiliating magazine article, I'll have you fed to my sharks. Your sharks are dead, so... You can't, they're all dead. Anyway, sounds like you weren't happy with Bucky Johnson being quoted as saying you were not that evil. Not happy? I was apoplectic with rage. I've been drinking vodka martinis non-stop to forget about it since I found out. And not only did that creature's human telejournalist lies about how I was no better than one of those backstreet mobsters in Criminal Chase, but he also took me off the FBI's most wanted list. He didn't even care that I'm clever as well as evil. I make my own electric weapons, don't you know? And I guess you forgot that you were a demon too. Oh yeah, that too. How could that man just go and ruin the reputation of an evil demon like me without a care in the world? Goodness me, I'm mad. Ooh, it could be you, dude. Whose fingerprints are on this mask? Katrina, till you ran off with that mask you set me off the victim. Sorry about that, Hope. Till's been acting out ever since our argument with Mom. I'm worried about how she's coping without a parent figure around. No need to be. I had run the fingerprints already, so she can play with it all she wants. That's something at least. So did you manage to find a match? I did, and based on the prints, there's only one person who handled that mask apart from your victim, Agent Matheson. Oh. What on earth was Madison doing with a mask that looks exactly like Bucky Johnson? He better have some answers for us, Katarina. Yeah, why? Why did you need that mask? Katarina, there you are. Let's have an update on our findings. Actually, one of our findings implicates you. This mask of Bucky's face covered in your fingerprints. What's that about? There's a perfectly reasonable explanation for this situation, Katarina. The fact is, ever since you revealed the existence of demons to me, I had reason to believe that Bucky Johnson was one. Oh, why? You thought Bucky was a demon? Why? He was always appearing suddenly in places he shouldn't have been, and he had far too much stamina for an individual of his age. The final straw was when I discovered this mask, which I assumed to be Agent Johnson's human disguise. It was enough to confirm his demonic identity to be. But when I confronted Johnson about it, he insisted the mask was only used by his colleague when acting as his decoy during missions. A likely story. Well, Agent Madsen, we know one can kill demons, and electrocution isn't one of them, so I doubt Bucky Johnson was one. Yes, I realize the error of my ways now, which is why I'm more determined than ever to find out who murdered this fine agent. Ugh. Katrina, turns out the Damon family were pretty mad with our dead Fed. Dr. Damon was furious because Bucky Johnson took him off the FBI's most wanted list and said he wasn't evil. While his son wasn't happy about being royally snubbed by Bucky when he asked for help to become an FBI agent. We also found out that Agent Madsen thought Bucky was a demon. There's only one way to know whether these or any of our other suspects committed murder, and that's more clues. Let's take one last look around the lighthouse. Okay. And let me check, who could it be? Oh, it could be you, but you claimed you weren't there at the crime scene. But who knows, maybe you're lying. Oh, it could be Tin Man. And it could be the housekeeper. It's not going to be the son, and it's not going to be Matheson. Alright, let's go outside, back to the lighthouse. This is a can of vodka-tini, a mix of vodka and vermouth, Arceus's favorite tipple. They must have dropped it here. Let's scoop up some of that powder they left on the can. And we should see if anything's hidden in this pile of leaves too. Katrina, we can't let our sap-happy killer get away, so let's do this. Okay. Vodka tini can. I didn't think vodka and martini can be in a can. Like this one. Katarina, wait to get the powder from the Kyros's vodka tini can straight to Priya. Okay. Alright, now let's look through the pile of leaves. That must be where the murder weapon is. Yeah, found ya. Oh wow, Katrina. This looks like an electroshock gun. Could it have been used to murder Bucky? The chief is the best person to confirm whether it's our murder weapon. Yeah. What's this powder supposed to be? Guess what, Katarina? Zeta just bought me the most gorgeous gold earrings. You're so lucky to have found someone like him, Priya. Makes me miss my ex, Pierce, bites and all. Your perfect man is out there somewhere, Gwen. I just know it. Anyway, Xander's present was a bit of a coincidence, seeing that the powder you set before your Kyros's vodka tini can is used to clean jewelry. But unlike your killer, you won't ever see me with this specific cleaning powder since it's used to buff up silver jewelry. Well, one thing's for sure, Katarina. Our silver-wearing killer won't be a werewolf. Yeah. What about the stun gun? Is it the murder weapon? Katrina, there's no doubt about it. This is the electroshock gun that killed Bucky Johnson. I zapped a tree with it to be sure, and it burned to a crisp in seconds. Oh, poor tree. Chief, did the gun reveal anything about the killer? It did. I noticed some strands of black hair caught in one of the joints, no doubt left by the killer while they were assembling it. So Akira's hair will be the black beacon leading us straight to them, Katarina. Okay. Alright, Katarina, we have enough evidence to go catch the person who electrocuted Bucky Johnson to death. Let's go. Yeah. You don't have any hair. You don't have jewelry. Oh, so you wanted to vacuum up the whole crime scene just so we don't find out that you are the killer. Why kill and Fed agent? Mrs. Pickles? It was you! You murdered Bucky Johnson! Oh, my poor dearie. Have you been raided by a stash of vodka martinis? You sound tipsier than a leprechaun on St. Patrick's Day. Oh, we know about your love of vodka martinis since we found it all over the badge you tore off the victim. In fact, we know everything. That you made your own gun and used it to electrocute Bucky and those poor sharks to death. So there's no use pretending. Oh, grrr. Oh no. Wait, what was that? Your eyes just went red. She's a demon! You're a demon? Darn it, I really need to work on my anger management. But the cat's out of the bag. I had a great demo Edwinetta. I was put here to make sure someone demons arrive safe and sound at the lighthouse yonder. It's a very important job, don't you know? We do indeed. We know it's a demon portal. Oh, you are a clever clogs indeed. Just like that Bucky fellow. That's why I had to kill him. Why? What did Bucky do? The little rascal found out I was a demon, didn't he? He was going to blow my cover, and where would that leave me? My dears, I got a rather cushy life here in this lovely mansion, clinging to my heart's content. It's a far cry from the miserable netherworld. I just couldn't let Agent Johnson ruin it for me. So when I saw him to be around looking for me, I knew I had to get rid of him. I have a mind to get rid of you too, but I got enough of telling off about the attention I drew to myself by murdering an FBI agent, so I'll let you live another day. You'll all be dead soon anyway, once our glorious queen's mission is complete. Adieu, humans. And she's gone. Wait! Drats, she's disappeared. Katarina, that's yet another demon we uncovered. We better go tell the chief. Chief, you won't believe it, but Bucky Johnson's killer turned out to be a demon. She pretended to be a housekeeper at Dr. Davis's mansion, but her real job was to keep an eye on the lighthouse and make sure someone demons arrived okay. So that confirms that the lighthouse is a portal for summoning demons. Yeah, but annoyingly Mrs. Pickles, or Edwinetta as she's really called, disappeared before we could ask her anything more about it. I was just relieved she didn't kill you. And now that we know for sure that the demons are entering our world via this lighthouse, we need to check it out more than ever. Let's do this, Katarina. Okay. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing it Beyond the Veil, number 2. So, Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye.